Welcome to the Melly
and Shally show.
The show where we unpack one product at a time.
So today we have our Liqui Moly gummy pledge or rubber care, and we have two different sizes that can help you to be able to make sure, depending on where the application is, it's much easier. So we want to quickly show you. So in your vehicle you have so many sections that have rubber parts, because that is what is being used to make sure that your vehicle is sealed properly. I know I've had cracked rubbers or rubbers that actually were torn off because they were not taken care of and they went all brittle, and they actually had, you could hear the sound, even when I drove through mud or it was a rainy day, I could see the water actually coming into the vehicle. So those rubbers that are in your vehicle is to keep the sound out, the dirt out, to make sure that it is dust free when everything is closed up. So those rubbers are so important to take care of. So watch this little video so that we can show you how exactly and where you would apply it inside your vehicle.
So the Liqui Moly Rubber Care, this is a wonderful 75mm easy application, and what makes this product amazing is that it helps to preserve rubbers, especially in the vehicles where you can see rubber is meant to keep water out and moisture out. So what actually happens is, after some time, you'll see these rubbers, because of the sun damage and because they are not maintained, they actually lose the elasticity. And with this we have developed the rubber care within our sponge, so it's a quite easy application. You just shake it quite nicely, and what you'll see, it's quite easy to treat this product. And with this, it's going to help to preserve all these rubbers in the vehicle, not only for the doors, but I'm going to show you at the engine compartment as well. You'll see it leaves a nice streak of product self, and it's not silicone, but what it actually had help preserve rubber to ensure that elasticity of the rubber stays there. And we also recommend this especially for the older vehicles. So your classic vehicles have these problems, and it's so expensive to repair these rubbers or to actually just source them. So this is a wonderful product that we recommend from Liqui Moly.
So taking care of the rubbers inside the vehicle is important. You want to make sure that that's going to last as long as possible. We have a lot of our customers that also are car collectors, and it's so vital for them as well. Those vehicles are not driven that much. They are in storage because there shouldn't be a scratch on them. Nobody should actually even see them. And in those cases, also it's vital to make sure that those rubbers in the vehicles are protected.
So how this product actually works is it helps preserve those rubbers to ensure that you don't have to replace it or have expensive cost incur on this specifically. One of the amazing things is that we mentioned we've got two packages, so we're quickly going to show you the second package, which is the bigger one. As we mentioned, rubber care. So depending on application, if you want a bigger spray area or spray surface to cover, you can actually use this one. So in this vehicle specifically, we've got a carpet, and this is a rubber carpet. And what is nice about it is eventually, after some time, if you wash it, it's going to help with the dirt, but it's not going to preserve this rubber to last much longer. So I'm quickly going to show you how easy it is to apply this. You'll see that there's a little spray nozzle at the top, so you just adjust this, and depending on how you just open it, sorry.
I think you've closed it. There
I've
we
closed
go.
it. There we go. So you can see if I just spray a bit there. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to wipe it in, so you can actually see how it restores the color of this, and to ensure that elasticity of this rubber still remains. But if your feet are on here, it's not going to slip, similar to like what silicone happens with.
That is always a thing that I also see with the vehicles. I mean, we've had a situation, when we had our vehicles washed with a new company. They had silicone for everything. Silicone on the dashboard, silicone on the wheels, silicone on the carpets. And when we wanted to move, and everybody got into their vehicles in the afternoon to go home, and everybody was slipping off their carpets. So that is great, because now we're going to have the rubber being rejuvenated. Actually, in this vehicle that this carpet came out of, there was already one carpet that started to crack, because I can clearly know that they've just washed it with water and with soap and have never actually added anything to make sure that it can make sure that the rubber is going to last as long as possible. So you can immediately see the difference with the rubber on this carpet. It's going to make sure that it keeps it rejuvenated. It's going to keep it looking brand new, and it's not going to get that hard, tough. That's going to be easy to rip apart once it is wet or over a long period of time.
So this is an awesome preservative agent that you can use, as we mentioned, for so many applications. And yeah, it's really a great combination together.
So we've used it in the office on some of our, because there's a lot of things that look like leather, but it's actually a little bit of a rubber combination. So for all of those applications, whether it's seats, whether it's bar stools, that you know that there's a rubberness to it, depending on the size of it, you would use then either the big bottle or the small little one with the sponge, but so easy to apply and going to ensure that those rubbers are going to do their work for as long as possible. So the Liqui Moly Rubber Care, and thank you for watching the Melly
and Shally show.